Hello and welcome to this new forest talk. I'm here sitting next to what one really can call the river, or you could call it the highway. Found myself like a nice defrosted piece of soil here. Probably can't see it, but there's like little plants here everywhere. Like here next to me, like a little bush, little linden here, and here bushes. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, for today, like I don't really have anything like planned for a topic to really talk about. I guess, yeah. Maybe like I want to talk about something with regards to like all of the shadowy stuff that I've been looking at a lot, and like the whole individuation process is like, yeah. I understand that it doesn't end in that sense, that whole type of journey, like it's an ever continuing journey. There's always more shadow stuff, and there's always I guess more stuff to look at, like how I've come to learn, like remember Scorpio. But I don't know, in that sense I think that I want to take the channel to something more light hearted, and like I don't know, maybe in that sense focus more on things like breathwork, maybe some shamanism here and there, or like actual like Jungian things, like I don't know, like anima work, for instance, to really talk more about that, about like the relating function and how that is. Because the thing is that there's so much out there already, where it's just about you have this stick here, and there's this snake wrapped around. You have this stick here, and there's like this stick here, and there's a snake wrapped around it. And you can look at it forever and ever and ever, but the thing is that at some point we want to leave the desert, and not just it's like we want to leave the desert. I mean, we want to start to build our oasis kingdom somewhere in the midst of all of this. Because it's like this place here. It's like here around me. There's everywhere still snow, but this place. Wait, I can go sit up a bit. There's here this oasis of green in a sea of all kinds of white. But you know, it's like this like oasis of green here, and there's like out there it's like the frozen the frozen realm. And the thing is that I don't know. I think that focusing on that is gonna create better fruits than if one would just forever stare at the snake on the stick. Yeah. So I switched here a bit more into the light, I suppose, but in that sense, yeah, I think you know, with the beginning of like the new year, and with regards to like the spring equinox now having happened, and all of that like, yeah, just moving towards that, with like looking at the anima more, talking about those things more, and really, I guess, more like the archetypes, and focus more on I guess the way it out of this whole mess, in the sense of solutions and creating things, like a proper structure, instead of focusing on all the shadow stuff. It's like, yeah, where I want to take it. Yeah. Also, just with the moment and videos in general, I've been thinking about that, and really just, I don't know, thinking to take it a little bit more easy with regards to like the frequency of the videos that I put out. Because thinking about it, like, you know, the videos, like the moment videos and all other videos that I've been making too, they're like almost an hour long, or they are like an hour long or more, or almost 2 hours long. And in that sense, yeah, there's enough to watch in that sense. So if I would be putting out like all kinds of stuff just like that, it's just, I don't know, I think it would be just too much. I wouldn't be able to keep up myself with watching it, even though like making it is what comes easy to me, and in that sense. But like, yeah, it gets too much too quickly, I think. And I think, like, yeah, that's just something that I wanna do. It's just like take it easier on that front, and really, yeah, look at some things for myself, and especially for myself with like the whole like shamanism stuff too. It's like, I mean, when it comes to it, I mean, I'm pretty much like a rookie. It's like walking around with my drum bit in the forest. I've journeyed. I've done journeys, but the thing is that I'm by no means any in that sense with that, like, I'm no expert. With a lot of other things, like, I don't know, I wouldn't see myself as such either. It's more like I guess a dude online putting out videos, trying to figure out shit. And yeah, will I stumble and fall and make a fool of myself, like Niram had told me some days ago, like, you know, be the fool. Yeah, probably. But I'm definitely going to try and make the best out of it. And in that sense, like, yeah, it's gonna be better for it, I feel. Yeah. For the rest, I've been like pretty well focused on the book and other important things the last weeks, really. I mean, freaking out about the book, really, because I've been writing that one since, like, well, at least 2018, if not before. I think 2017 is when I started it, but it was just like, it was so different from what it is now. Like, so fucking different. It's just crazy, like, to see where it was and where it's now. And I don't know. I guess looking back at like how I've shifted myself to so much, because yeah, the matter of the fact is that I have changed a lot, like from who I was back from when I was online, like the White Lotus dude, to like Merlin's hat and all the different names, and eventually just, well, yeah, becoming, I guess, now Bassareus, and trying to, like, I don't know, stick with something. And in that sense, like, every name change is like a change of some part of me. And yeah, it really just feels like yeah, like something new is starting. The cycle of something new, definitely. And I'm really just looking forward to, like, being able to talk about archetypes and the anima, and throw some shamanism in there, maybe some animism, maybe so some other spiritual stuff too. But, like, yeah, just, I guess, take it easy on the darker stuff. It's just that I kind of feel this, like, I've myself looked at it too much. I've been staring at that stick for a very, very long time. and maybe collectively speaking, like we have too. It's like, it's not bad that people have been looking at it, but you know, it's, I guess, time to look for the light, and to look for the better structures, and create our own kingdoms, and yeah, just maybe just create our own kingdoms and just work together with each other, kingdom to kingdom, like how Nairam would say. And in that sense, like, I don't know, it's where I want to move towards myself too, and yeah, I don't know. And then the Fox Den, I guess, is just really just the realm where we come together, and yeah, and I guess just be there for each other, and talk to each other about interesting things, about different things regarding individuation, and just, I guess, just life in general, really. Yeah, just life in general. Yeah, it's really nice just sitting here again with the sun out, and finally spring coming again too. It's, yeah, kind of feel like it's like a blessing too, just to sit here now in this little green oasis. Yeah. Also about like the whole get-togethers and all those things in the server too. It's just like, yeah, a lot of the people in the server are already aware of it, most likely. But like I've dialed it down to once a month again. It used to be, but then I did it like for every week, but it started to be a bit much, to be honest. And yeah, I want it to be like once a month again, and any of you like watching this, you're free to come and join it. Even though like the one on the full moon that we've been having, it's just like didn't go as planned. You know, life never really goes as planned, I suppose. But yeah. Just, I don't know, I've been thinking to do something on the 1st of April, though. Because the Fox Den is going to be like 1 year old. And, yeah, kind of feel like on the new moon, like, yeah, I want to like do something with regards to that. Maybe like an extra get together or something, like a new moon get together, and then just like, yeah, just celebrate the shared space, and in that sense maybe like each other. getting all kinds of pines and stuff on my laptop. I guess like yeah, the trees are shedding right now. It's gonna get new needles. Yeah. But May is gonna be awesome then, I guess, because if they're gonna get a lot of new needles, I hope that they're gonna get a lot of new growth too for like the spruce tips. You know, just like here at least you can't take them just like that from the trees, because you know it's from can't damage the trees, but yeah, there's some spots where one can take them, you know, if you own it, in that sense, or know someone who owns it. Yeah, brings me back to like 2013, like when I used to give like mountain tours in the east of Germany. Just I would work for the for some department of, well, we could call it the government there in Germany, and yeah, it was nice to be out in nature, though. Like I was myself back then in a real bad shape, yeah, like physically, mentally, yeah, not good, but like, yeah, but I still remember like chewing on the spruce tips. It was always nice. It was just so so sour though. It was, but really nice. Really could like use that like vitamin C boost back then. Oh god, yeah. I was so like skinny back then too. It was like a living skeleton. Yeah, I don't know. In that sense, I don't know, like been through so much in my life, seen a lot, but yeah. I guess one thing that I have learned is like you can see a lot of the world and travel everywhere, but if you never take the time to go inward, to like, I guess, contemplate and really find out, I guess, the things inside of here, it's just like, it's not really gonna help you much. I mean, in that sense, like it's seeing much of like parts of the world. It's like, was it? Okay, I mean, it has made my, like, I guess, like, inner life pretty rich, with like all kinds of different mythological and things, like through books and seeing different things. It's like, yeah, very nice, but you know, it's like it's like the dressing of it all. It's like the dressing of everything, and just like, I guess you make it more colorful. But the real meaning, the real the real deeper shit is in here. And that's, yeah. And that's just something that I've started to just I'll come to the conclusion of throughout the past years a lot, especially. And in my case, like, I needed to do that, to go inward and deal with a lot of things. Because honestly, I don't think that I would have been able to keep myself together, or like by like forcing it together. I would have been like, I don't know, I guess like Darth Nihilus, trying to pull myself together through sheer will, and it's just like it just can't be done. It just can't be done. And yeah, that like inner balance needs to be there. It just needs to be there. It's so important. Yeah. Yeah, in that sense, it's, I don't know, I guess amazing like how life unfolds and how life is. Like actual life. Wait, I mean, here you can see this little bushy. This is a little lingon bush, the little friend here. Yeah, and this little friend here, together with the moss, that this is life. It just this tree there behind me, the rocks. That's that's life. Yeah. It's easy to forget, with all the machinations that we have created, all the machines and all this, like, I guess, structure around it all. And yeah, with all the structure that we've built, like like, I guess, the illusions of society and like all kinds of things like that, and like metaverse, and name it all. It's like, I guess it's just, yeah, it's just easy to forget that this right here, this little bushy, that this is life. Yeah, that's life. This is life. This. All of the other things that we have created around it, all those like societal things, it's just extra shit that we have created. But yeah, a lot of the things also is just that we have created, I don't know, I guess, the world through like the internet, but also all kinds of other things that we have created, like politics and all these different things. We make the world seem so complex and overwhelming. Well, really, a lot of it is our undoing. Like collectively speaking. Like, we have created this, like all this structure and all this other shit around it, and we can make it more, I guess you could say it, simple. To tone it down. You can do it in that sense within your own life too. It's like, well, for quite a bit, like, I've been off Facebook and a lot of social media to try to, I guess, make life simpler. And now I've found a new balance. Yeah, I can be on Facebook, but I'm going to use it for a specific purpose, to connect with this group of shamans and some people I actually care about, that I reached back out to. but other than that, not the endless scrolling and all kinds of other shit, because that adds to the complexity of it all again. And then you kind of deal with all the political jargon and all the political nonsense that we're so then occupied with when we're online. Okay. Okay, there's a woman with a dog, with some dogs walking. Cute doggos. Yeah. But where was I? Yeah, just that I suppose like we can make it simpler for ourselves again. Like we have that agency over it, and if we feel like overwhelmed by the world, like we can like scale it down like all the way and to just start to see like and feel like well what can I dial back in, and like how can I integrate things into my life in a manner that doesn't make it feel so overwhelming and complex. And that I guess all our attention is brought to the internet and like a world that doesn't really exist, because in that sense what exists, the world that exists, is this here with the bush, the tree there behind the rock. This little branch, little twigs and stuff like this. It's like this all this here, all this life. That's what is here. And it's just, I guess what I want to say with this is just that it is important to come back down onto this earth and see what brings joy and goodness and the good things within your life, and try to cultivate more of it, and see what this brings stress and unnecessary psychological drama that is really unnecessary, and dial down on those things, and if you don't know like anything regarding that, just like I don't know, like just you could start with like just something as simple as breathwork and meditation and things like that, to like try to like get back to the center of yourself, to really I guess get through your breath and awareness back to like the real heartbeat, the heartbeat of life that's right here, that breathes as one together, and just tap into that. Like you could also just stand against a tree. I've been doing that. Like I started doing that. It was actually it's actually my girlfriend who knew about it because of Johannes Settala, who is old Finnish shaman who was doing that, and You know, some people might be like, you know, like hugging trees and standing against trees, like, what are you doing, you hippie? But like, it really works to stand there and breathe together with the tree, and to really, I guess in that sense, feel like you're a part of all of this. To feel that sense of connection again. I mean, you could like I have done like a few times, do it together with like a shaman drum or rattles. Rattles work too, but to really tap into that, or breath work, like maybe like breath work, like how my friend Gary is doing it, or like how Nyram would be doing it, but stand against a tree and really, like, I guess tap into that like connected realm of existence, to really like feel connected again. And it's part of like the relating function in that sense too, like that feeling of connectedness and like the, you know, like the right brain and stuff like that. But it's really important to like tap into that again, and to I guess you could say it, get out of your fucking left brain. How like, I don't know, I guess someone like Uberboy would say, and tap into that into that sense of oneness and connectedness again. Yeah. But I guess like that's what I've really wanted to say with like the rambling that I've been doing. Yeah, really. Yeah. I'm finally feeling calmer again, because yeah, you probably noticed in my like second video that I've made that I seem to be like a bit out of it, and the thing is, like, I really was. I wasn't really like properly connected to myself that much, or that calm, or any of that. But that was like a personal, like, I guess, struggle that I needed to go through to really, I guess, cut out things that weren't working for me, and to cut something out of my life that it didn't work, and just brought just confusion and stress and misery in that sense. And when it comes to that, and like I guess, like, let's say people who bring that into one's life, like, you know, like, that are in the sense of like misery likes company, so I make you miserable too, like kind of shit, and all kinds of stuff like that. Like, I'll bring you down, I'll shit on you, and all kinds of stuff like that. It's like, yeah, leave it in the past. That's my plan. Leave it in the past. Live your life. Make sure that you're happy. And well, happy maybe, or like, happy is maybe a big word. Maybe content is better. Yeah. Just make sure that you're at least content. And that you're not like unnecessarily stressed out of your fucking mind, and yeah, just, but you can just, yeah, I guess, just sit and be and talk, and yeah, can create your own little oasis. Yeah, in that sense, like, yeah, just around you, like in your own space, home, room, whatever, how you would do that. But very importantly, also within yourself, because yeah, that's very 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 important to create that like, I guess, like boundary and that space for yourself, within yourself, to feel at ease and to have that space for yourself. But yeah, I think it's time for me to end this episode here, and of this like forced talk, and of this like rambling that I've been doing, and put on my leather jacket and head on home. May your spring be full of blessings.